It's Ryko Rider again, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. When we left off in our previous video, we had just reached Jahara, and we're supposed to go to the Hene Mines, but we are unable to get there at this point. We need the help of the Viera to get to the Hene Mines. So, rather than fight all the enemies across Osmond Plain, we're just going to go ahead and get to the jungle with a Chocobo. Your first one is free. After that, they charge you not too much money. It varies from place to place. Later in the game, they can get rather expensive. You only have 3 minutes on a Chocobo. And they're not as fast as they were in Final Fantasy X, so it's kind of a drawback to using them, besides the fact that they cost money. I guess I kind of went the long way, but it gets us there. Here we go.
I guess this one was a success.
Wow, I'm impressed, Vaughn.
I got a good feeling.
An alliance between Dalmasca and the Empire.
Reason tells me 'tis the only course. We must avoid a wasting war with the Empire at all cost. Yet I fear I could not bear the shame, had I but the strength.
A shame perhaps for me and for you. But for Dalmasca, there's hope.
And you can just accept this, can you?
After Zane's ruse, I had abandoned hope for honor. Yet, never did I forget my knightly vows. If I could protect but one person from war's horror, then I would bear any shame. I would bear it proudly. I could not defend my home. What is shame to me?
My people hate the Empire. They will not accept this.
There is hope.
Right?
Don't encourage
Hope for a future where we can join hands as brothers.
Watch this, please. It's a series.
I'm sorry. Don't be like that. Doesn't it sound very exciting?
The Senate may play at intrigue, but Lord Vane is not one to be brought down easily. The entire military waits upon his orders, from the War Council down to the rank and file. What better blade than he to strike down the enemies of the Empire?
Now that reminds me of Zeth 2 years since. He, too, put his trust in Lord Vane's strength, and what became of him? Gone without a trace since Nabadis.
I will not hear you malign Judge Sect. He was a noble warrior. Or do you think his trust in Lord Vane ill-placed?
Vane took two of his own brothers' lives. He is ruthless beyond contempt.
Ruthless, you say? Would he were more so? He gives traitors no quarter, be they of his own blood. How fitting for one who would bear the burden of empire.
But could we bear him? Zargabat, what of you? Surely you do not believe his brothers were traitors?
So found His Excellency Lord Gramis, you would do well to mind your tongue, Drace. That matter is long past.
So it looks like there are some people with hearts in the Empire.
Lord Vane has arrived at the palace.
We come at once.
Lord Larsa has left for Baromises. He hopes to enlist the aid of the Brancultius in stopping the insurgents. I doubt this will be enough to deter Ondor, but even a slight hindrance to his operations will be welcome. This will delay the Rosarian invasion, and we will have bought much-needed time to shore up our defenses.
Just as His Excellency had hoped.
No matter the result, I'm pleased with the young lord's progress. I can already see the stunned faces of those mud-witted senators. The fools think a child emperor's strings easy to pull from the shadows. But they will find that Lord Larsa is no puppet.
Yes, the senators would be most pleased with a puppet for an emperor. Recall, Drace, how the Senate fears and despises Lord Vane's ability. When they realize the truth, that Lord Larsa is no docile lamb to be shepherded, they will bare their teeth and devour him.
You're right. I shall speak on this matter with His Excellency at once. Ebrant, it falls to us to protect Lord Larsa. Are we agreed?
Aye.
If you have enough time left on your Chocobo, you can take it into the jungle, but it's probably a wiser idea to go there on foot and just fight the enemies. Because the panthers around here give drops that sell for about 450 gil each, and they're common drops, so you should get a lot of them. This is actually the next good level and gil grinding spot in the game. You can get about 50 to 60k in drops in about 35 minutes. You enter the first room of the Gulmore jungle, kill all the panthers to the left and to the right without killing any other enemies. Just keep chaining panthers, and when you kill them all, zone back out to Osmond Plain, zone one more outside the save crystal chamber, and then come back in and they'll respawn as always. And you can keep doing this. It doesn't take long.